All right, hey guys, Jeff Ryan here from smokintjets. I was just having some fun. From time to time, I just pick a car, running around the track, and it was the AC Cobra, and it looks good. I remember refurbishing that probably a couple of years back, and what was funny is it's going around the track, and then the rear, not the tire, but the hub and the tire just comes spinning off. Have you ever had that happen? I've had the tires fall off, but the hub as well. So I'm gonna have to get a new hub back there and fix that up. The yellow T-Bird, yellow on yellow. I love the lemon yellow T-Bird. I've seen a ton of the yellow T-Birds with the black roof, but this one of my viewers said, hey, listen, I'm getting ready to sell some stuff on eBay, and do I want first dibs? And I gravitated right towards this. It does run, if I'm not mistaken, but it doesn't run extremely well. Not bad. So right there, that tells me you gotta have some new tires here, but overall, doesn't run too bad. I think we can do some tweaks and get it running a whole lot better. You know what? Take that off the track now. And look at the shoes. Shoes look good. I looked at those earlier. Shoes look very, very, very good. And what was interesting is I got this from them, and normally I don't buy a slot car looking that good. I bought one at the Lincoln here, and it looks like crap. And you know what I say, if it looks like crap, it sells like crap. Now, when the Lincoln came in, it had decals all over it. And last weekend, my granddaughter was over, and I said, hey, sweetie, do you have a good thumbnail? And she looked at me like, why do you want my thumbnail, Grandpa? And I showed her the decals all over it. We took some warm water, ran it under the sink, and with her thumbnail, she got the decals off. There's still a little bit of residuals, but not much left to do with it. I'll need a bumper kit, front and back bumper. Obviously, we'll need a guide pin, couple of screws, and a chassis. But I bet you we can get that looking a whole lot better. And it's kind of dull, so we'll take care of that. Oh, and a note with the T-Bird there. What was interesting is, again, I got it from one of my viewers. He also sent at no charge a Cougar, and both the screw posts need to be mended. And what is this, a Chaparral? That's the F2, right? It doesn't have a wing. And Raya Pia 95, I've highlighted her on eBay. I looked through all her stuff and I didn't find one. And on a whim, I just thought maybe I should, message her and see if she did. Guess what, guys? She had one. Point being, it never hurts to ask. You know what? So I'll tell you what, both the Cougar and the Chaparral will be upcoming projects. I want to dive into these, see if we can get these straightened out. I think the easiest one's going to be the Cobra there. So let me go ahead and clear the bench here a little bit, and I'll take the body off the chassis, see if we can find a new hub and new tire for that. It was just absolutely funny, because I've had, and I know you guys have had it happen too, where the tire just, it's either old or it doesn't fit, something happens and it goes, off the car. But this was the entire hub and the tire. I was just getting the body off the chassis, and I looked at the driver's hair there. It looks like he's bald on the front part, just kind of like I am. I'm going to touch that up. What I like using is these are tester, but they're like a magic marker paint pen, I guess. And it's got a very flat tip to it, so I'm just going to brush them on and see if we can get rid of the guy's baldness there. Now, it was it shows right away. Look at the rear there. The entire hub is cracked. That's why it came off. So I thought just initially when it happened that the inside hole there where the axle goes, it may have been a little wonky or something, but just looking at it right now, the crack there, that's why that bugger come off. I'm gonna go ahead and get a new hub, probably use the same tire. I grabbed a replacement hub there, and just for fun, so it'll have time to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and use the tester paint there on the guy's hair there. Should only take a sec. Very, very good. I just got him painted up. You see anybody like a magic marker or a flat part of that paint stick there? And now he is no longer bald. I'm gonna give that time to dry. Meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and put that hub on right where I need it. There you go, I got the old one off, it just slid off. The old hub just slid off. And the way I do it, and I know there's a lot of tools out there that help you do it, probably a lot better than the way I'm going to do it. And God bless you if you're using one of those tools. But I just put it in here in the in my bench vise. I just tighten it up, and then I make sure it goes on squarely. That's the way I do it. Okay, got the hub on, looks good. I got the tire on there, and it's been a little bit. I don't know if that paint on the hair is all the way dry. I'm going to give it just a little bit more before I pick it up, and I don't want to touch it with my finger or anything. And then the old hub, it's trash. I don't want to put it on eBay or anything, and have somebody go, well, I'm really disappointed. So if it's broken like that, I'm throwing it away. And just for fun, I'm going to go ahead and get the chassis back on the body there, but I oiled everything up. It's like if you got it apart, that's like the perfect time to oil everything up. So I had Preston's mind to do it, so it did sound a little bit better. Just got the body on the chassis, and it looks good all the way around. Got his hair painted, refreshed, all that stuff. Let's see what we get, guys. See what we get. Oh, that takes right off. Yeah, look at the way it rolls, real nice. Got to put it on the bigger track. It's got more juice than that small track allows. There you go. There you go. That's looking good. That's looking good. And the hub and tire is staying on. Fantastic. That's what I wanted. So again, yeah, the cracked one, I'm not even going to try to repair it. I just went ahead and got rid of it. You know what? Okay, very good. I'm going to call it done with the AC Cobra here. I really love the Cobras. They also handle very, very well around the track. I really, really like them. Okay, now both of these, I know last weekend, like I was telling you, my granddaughter helped me get the decals off. Most of the decals are off, but the residual glue still on there. And the Thunderbird, it hasn't been washed in probably decades. So I'm going to take that off the chassis and get both these cleaned up next. Just coming back out here, got back from the sink. I got them both washed up pretty good. The residual, the decals are off there. And this had never, ever, ever been cleaned as far as I could tell. It looks a whole lot better now. And when I was taking the body off the chassis, this is a great looking Vibrator chassis. I mean, very, very little oxidation whatsoever. I'm still going to go ahead and tweak the reed mechanism and the hammer mechanism there. I'm going to take it apart and clean everything. And my caution is when you take the top plate off there, or if you take the bottom plate off, watch out for the push rod. It's going to fall out, guys. Was just trying them both off a little bit further, and I got done wicking out the screw post there. I know I've mentioned it in multiple videos, but guys, please do that. I would hate for anybody to put a screw in there and there'll be a little bit of water. Now you've got a rusted screw and a screw post, and then when you try to take it off, you're gonna crack the screw post. So just take a second, twist up the paper towel, stick it in there, and you're gonna get all the water residuals out of them screw posts. Well, I'm thinking about, tell you what, just for fun, I'm gonna grab a chassis, a couple of screws, guide pin, and the front and back bumper. We're gonna get that Lincoln looking a whole lot better. All right, I grabbed the bumper kits, the front and back bumper, a couple of screws, guide pin, the chassis. I know it works, it's been oiled, all that stuff. And while I got everything discombobulated, I'm gonna be using the VRP to get the, just look at the roof. You see how dull that is? The hood, not too bad, but it's just so dull. And the VRP is vinyl rubber plastic. The caution is, and I gotta say it every time, do not put this over paint. If you have like a AFX or something like that, and it's got a lot of paint on it, I've heard that the VRP can take the paint off. Now, a lot of the T-Jets that I have, they have the accents, the silver accents. Either I've been really lucky, but I haven't had that happen. I have not had it happen to where it removes some of the paint. So what I do is I just shake the heck out of it, then I splooge a little bit on, and then with a paper towel, I just rub it in, then you let it set for about 15 minutes. So let me go ahead and get the VRP on there. All right, I just splooged a little bit of the VRP on there. Those 2 little drops, that's all you need. I'm going to take the corner of the paper towel, I'm just going to rub it in, make sure it gets everywhere where I need it, and then again, just set it aside for a little bit and let it do its thing. I have got the VRP slathered on there, so we just, again, set it aside, let it do its thing. I'm going to take a paper towel and get the residuals off and do a little shirt buffing after that. I just wiped the residual off with the paper towel there, and it somewhat looks better, but I haven't done any buffing to it whatsoever. That's coming up next. Wow, a huge difference there. Look at the light. Look at the light hitting off that thing. Years ago, there was one of my viewers says, well, it looks like they've been polished and that's gonna take away from the value. No, on the contrary. Again, if it looks like crap, it sounds like crap. I intend to put this back up on eBay. I'll have a chassis with it. But again, I think I got this for $16, $17. You think it's gonna go for more than that? Yeah, I know, I'm gonna add the bumper and the chassis. Of course, it's gonna go for more. But if I put it up just like that, looking that good, that doesn't detract away from its value. That just increased the value. And speaking of eBay, I've got a number of other things going up here. The vet, you guys had labeled the Lizzie vet or the lizard vet. That's going to be going up. I have a tan, Galaxy. That's going to be going up. Be mindful, back wheel wells are shaved a little bit. I got another Galaxy coming up here. It looks like it's in real good shape. However, the front window poster on the driver's side, I didn't see it when I bought it from the auction, but when it fell apart, I kept it. So that's gonna go with it. I have the Firebird here. I've got a front and back bumper there, and then also the dune buggy. So there's gonna be there's gonna be all these things going back up on eBay. I just want to give you guys a heads up. While I'm thinking about it, I know I just mentioned this stuff's going to go up on eBay. If anybody wants to make me a fair offer on all these, or one of them, or a couple of them, hit me up. My email address should be in the link. I should have a link to it below there. So again, if you like what you see, or if you think you can work with it, or whatever, and you want all of them, you want one of them, you want two of them, hit me up, because these will definitely be going back up on eBay. All right. Well, that Lincoln came out good, didn't it? Came out good. Time to assemble. Time to get the front and back bumper on and get the chassis on it. Now I know the chassis works. It's been oiled up, so that's ready to go. Not sure about the tires though. We'll have to check those out. Got the body on the chassis. That is like a whole lot of awesomeness right there, guys. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. It is track time. Screwdriver. There we go. See what we get. Smooth running. Smooth running. Tires seem to be good. Wasn't sure about those. Looks good. Looks fantastic. Looks great, actually. It looks really good. I like it. I like it. All right, so once again, what do we got? 2, 4, 6. We got 6 of them going up. If you guys want 1, 2, you want all of them, let me know. Let me know in a hurry, because they will be going up on eBay, okay? All right, I tell you what, next up is we're going to finish off the video here with the T-Bird, the yellow and yellow lemon T-Bird. I don't think the chassis is going to need that much tweaking. It runs really good. I'm going to get a couple of replacement tires there, then take this thing apart. Got some replacement tires for the back there. I'm going to go ahead and take the wire Dremel and clean the contacts there. And the center there, a little bit of oxidation there around the motor. And I'm going to clean the contacts here on the shoe plate. Also, with the reed mechanism, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that the oxidation is off there. So let me do this. I'm going to grab the wire Dremel and I'll get this stuff cleaned up. Took the wire Dremel to everything and got it cleaned up real good. Now this is the time where you want to go ahead and oil the axles. That's about as far as oiling one of the old vibrators. You're not going to need to oil anything else other than the axle. So go ahead and do that now. Those are the vibrator tires. I swapped them out, and you hear this? That's what you don't want to hear. I'm just spinning the back axle with the drum on it, and you can hear that the hammer part from the reed mechanism is hitting the back drum. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it up, tweak it to where the back will spin more freely. Okay, very good. Just for a bit, I was just pulling it up, pulling the reed mechanism up, and now listen, nothing on that back axle. You don't want the hammer mechanism hitting that back axle. Let's see what we get. Oh boy, oh boy. That's got some juice. That takes off now. I got the new tires on, and you see how it rolls? Watch this. Look at that, huh? That rolls better than a T-Jet, doesn't it? Now these little tweaks, they're not mine. They come from my buddy Mark up in Pennsylvania. He has got a wonderful, wonderful layout. He's got more lights on a layout than I've ever seen. He does an incredible job tweaking the vibrators. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put a link to his site there. Check his videos out. One, he's got great videos, and in the videos, he's always got good music. He's always got cute music. And I think Mark might play guitar, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong on that, but I play guitar, and so we've always hit it off. He's just like the master of getting these vibrators to work. So that's where this information comes from, guys. Chassis is running great. I did put a little VRP on there. I'm gonna take a break here for a bit. I'll come back and get that all cleaned up. Got the VRP off. I'm sorry if the shine there is kind of blinding, guys, but it really works. It really works. Absolutely beautiful. That is so beautiful. All right, now time to get on the track. Let me go ahead and put the body on the chassis, and we will get it around the track. I tell you what, since we bent the reed mechanism up, you see those two little washers I put in the back screw there, and here they are. They're made by Walthers. Mark will tell you, he says, listen, if you bend it up, you don't want the reed mechanism hitting the inside of the body there. So if you put the washers there, it'll help prevent that. Because again, you bend it up, you don't want it being stopped by the body, by the inside of the body. You know what? We have the body on the chassis. Now let's see what we got, guys. See what we got. A little burn out there. Look at that. And I love the way it rolls. I love the way it rolls. It's because the reed mechanism, the hammer part, is not hitting that back drum. So absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So we got the T-Bird done. We have the Lincoln done. And we also addressed the AC Cobra, the back hub there. So we got all three of those done. A whole lot of awesome, guys. All right, once again, before I end off, if you want all these, if you want one of them, two of them, my email address should be there. It's going to be in the link below. But, make an offer that I can't refuse, and I'll make sure to ship it out to you right away. Ask any questions before you go ahead and do that. So if you got any questions, let me know. All right, guys, I had a blast this weekend. Let me know if you need anything. I say that all the time. I truly mean it. If you need something, let me know. I will do my very, very, very best to help you out. All right, guys. See ya.